Benevolent Dear Mortals, you can call me Whimsical William. Welcome to my channel. Alright, I gotta be honest with y'all, gang. I've never played Hollow Knight, and I feel shame and a tinge of guilt for buying this. The physical limited edition of Hollow Knight. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too special, but I'm just not the type of person to get a special edition of a game that, one, I've never played, and two, I don't know if I'm gonna love. But I'm a huge fan of Castlevania games, more so Metroidvania games, which are games that are generally 2D platform. They're not always 2D platform, but generally that's what they are. You backtrack a lot, there's an expansive world, there's a detailed map, there's kind of an RPG system, you level up, you get different weapons. The story is not super strong, but it is present throughout the story. It's the general guidelines of what we call a Metroidvania, which is an infusion of Castlevania and Metroid. Not to be mistaken with Metroid Prime, that's a totally different beast. Now, I didn't realize that I love these games, but every time there's a game that has that format, I fall in love with it. And I love the indie style, the minimalist approach. I get really burnt out of these AAA games, the most beautiful graphics, the highest frame rate. I just want a game that's fun, that has great controls, and that's fluid. And I smile every time I play. I don't need a game that's gonna, kind of just be this gorgeous, lifeless husk that a lot of these games have become. Now, like I said, I'm not the type of person who generally gets a limited edition or a special edition of a game that I've never played. But tomorrow, my friends, we have Hollow Knight Silksong coming out, and I'm excited about this game as if I've played Hollow Knight and beat Hollow Knight. I haven't. I don't know much about the game. I just know it's Metroidvania, and I know that it's very important. It's a very important game. I know that because its sequel, Silksong, has caused other games that may have more advanced graphics or might have a pretty big following themselves to take a step back and to release their date later than Silksong. And I call it the Grand Theft Auto effect, where if your game is coming out at the same time as Grand Theft Auto 6, you're going to be overshadowed and possibly forgotten. But also, so many game companies and gamers have respect for this game, and I just really don't understand why I let this game fly under my radar. It looks kind of gothic, it looks dark, it seems like it has a great story, the gameplay looks smooth. I don't really know much about it. I'm going into it blind, which I'm blessed to be able to go into this blind while so many other people have experienced the game and wish that they could go back into it and play it for the first time. But you all get to do that with the sequel. I heard that it's not a sequel, but for the sake of a conversation, it is a continuation of the world. Like I said, I don't know a lot about it, and I want to keep it that way. I've for years avoided spoilers. I don't know how, but I've managed to do that, and I'm really excited to dig into this world. I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna edit this video a little bit, and then I'm gonna dig into this world and enjoy the beautiful music. I know the music is gorgeous, and the minimalist but also stylistic and beautiful art style. these little things really make a game great to me. Not just the frame rate, the level of detail, and the graphics. Is it realistic? The little things make a huge difference. How the character moves, how it feels to attack, the hitbox. Is there attack? Is there a strong narrative? Voice acting, if there's voice acting, sound effects, all these things matter. And I'm really looking forward to letting you guys know how I feel about this game. And I really missed out. I really feel like this is a cultural game and it was a very important game. Like another game that I enjoy that's also a Metroidvania, it's called Bloodstained, and it was from the maker of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is like a very, very important game in the Metroidvania universe. It just has a very important place in gaming history and in gaming in general. And it feels like a disservice to have never played it. I don't know why. It's not an expensive game. It's like $15 when it came out. Silksong's gonna be like $20, so I don't really have an excuse of money being my deterrent. And I love everything that I've seen about the game. I just don't really have a concrete reason. But we're gonna rectify that and we're gonna play it. And I'm not playing it to rush it or beat it. I'm experiencing it. And throughout the next few videos, I'll be talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as I read more of that. And as I experience this game, I want to share with you my true feelings. Is it trash? Is it a masterpiece? Is it mid? Is it good? Is it exceeding my expectations? I don't know what to expect with all my honesty, but I don't think it's going to be a bad game. I think it's going to be an incredible game. And that's the reason why I picked up the limited edition. And that's the reason why I'm going to purchase Silksong as a digital copy. And then later on, I'm going to buy the physical copy as well because I love physical games. I'm hoping that it's not a key card because I'll probably be getting it for the Switch 2. I think by next year when it comes out, I'll have a Switch 2. Don't really want to buy one because I don't really have a strong reason to get one. But eventually I'm going to pick it up because I have every other Nintendo console. Why not? But with all that being said, thank you so much for checking out another video. You know, I made this video before. I apologize if my energy is a little low. I made this video before none of the audio worked. So this is my second attempt. Hopefully this one works. Hope the audio is clear. And yeah, until next time, once again, thank you so much for checking out another video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.